Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We appreciate you watching. I'm Kyle Kaufman at hkklawoffices.com, and in this video I'm going to answer the question of why am I paying child support if I have 50-50 placement? We get that question all the time. Alright guys, if you like our channel, please subscribe, like, and leave comments, questions below. We love to interact with our audience. 50-50. That's a slang terminology that we hear a lot at our offices here in Wisconsin. 50-50 is commonly, and we should be clear on that, sometimes people say I have 50-50 custody. Depending on your state, custody actually does not mean physical placement. In Wisconsin, custody is over decision making. But most people that come to see me and say I have 50-50, what they really mean by that is I have my child or children half the time, 50% of the time, right? Hence 50-50. And then the next question is, why, since we share the kids equally, do I have to pay support? Good question, right? Candidly, when I came out of law school, I went to DePaul College of Law in Chicago, came back to Wisconsin, started practicing, and when that scenario came to me, it was a head scratcher for me. I had the same question. Why would somebody who's equally sharing placement then have to pay support to the other parent, right? And it almost seemed, honestly, absurd to me. So I did a deep dive on it. And what I discovered is that in Wisconsin, our legislature has looked at this and basically said, look, a child should not suffer because the two parents have decided to live separately. In other words, if you were in an intact family, that child or children would benefit from the income coming in from both sources, okay? The way that our court system has looked at it is from that aspect of what's in the best interest of the child. Now, there's some deeper analysis into that, and the legislature has also said and set out some guidelines in Wisconsin for how we calculate support. The key word is guidelines, okay? So our guidelines tell us that when you have equal shared placement, a court can still order support, okay, by the guidelines. Guidelines are guidelines. They are discretionary. It is not actually mandatory. And sometimes courts and attorneys and parties miss that fact. Because these guidelines are so commonly used and people just rely on them, they kind of just march into court and say, well, the guidelines say this. This is the amount of her income. This is the amount of his income. They have equal shared placement. And there's a calculation that's done. And in this case, she is going to pay him X amount of dollars. And the buck stops there. But that's not actually true. If you read the statutes in Wisconsin, if you read our administrative code, the analysis goes deeper than that. And that's why you need to talk to attorneys. Whether or not you hire one is a different question, but at least go in, do a consultation in your state or in Wisconsin with an attorney, talk to a guy like me, and understand what your situation is, because you have to determine what's the amount of income for each party. Is it equal shared? Is there equivalent care, which is a whole nother concept. It means is one parent providing essentially daycare for the other? Are there ways that you can, although the guidelines might tell us there's going to be a payment, is there a way that you can avoid the payment? Can it be held open? Why would a court hold open child support? Lots of great questions that come that are highly specific to your situation. So back to the question, I have 50-50, why do I have to pay support? It really comes from the legislator stating, hey, we're gonna maximize the income from both parents and require this payment. I feel like this video is going to prompt some questions that I can do some follow-up on, which I'd love to do. Put those questions here in this video and we'll respond to them when we have the opportunity. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. We will see you next time. Have a great day.